The hurricane passed us in the night. And all night people kept telling me, hunker down, hunker down. Well, I'm hunkering. I'm hunkering. Actually, to be honest with you, I'm not sure I know what hunkering means. The eye of Hurricane Matthew is still not far off of the Florida coast nearby. But it looks like so far, everything at Walt Disney World has survived. Let's see here. Oh, yep. We have confirmation now. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a visual. The giant big wheel has survived. Along with the giant foosball court and giant telephone Mickey. We're back at Walt Disney World. Yes, sirree, that hurricane was pretty impressive. But I guess you could say it didn't blow me away. Everyone seems to be pretty calm out here. The outdoor twister area is strewn with leaves. But other than some debris around here on the ground, a few broken branches and some rattled nerves, seems like Walt Disney World has mostly survived. Those giant 8 tracks are just fine. And Goofy here is already ready to go surfing. What is that, a giant yo-yo? That's a giant yo-yo right there. Still some relatively strong wind gusts outside from time to time, but for the most part, all seems well. My hat turned a little more yellow from all the storm water getting on it yesterday. But around this area, my hat seems to be the only casualty. Visual confirmation that the 4-story Rubik's Cube has survived. The parks are still closed today, but the damage was so minimal that they're already starting to rumor that they're gonna try to open one or more of the parks today. And according to the internet, which we know is 100% true 100% of the time, the airport is scheduled to reopen as early as tomorrow morning, which means that I should be able to fly home to California tomorrow. This was still a devastating storm for parts of the Florida coastline. It's going to be really bad for Georgia and the Carolinas. It was already seriously tragic in the Caribbean, so the storm is no joke. But thankfully, not too much damage around Disney World. Whoa, gusty. Actually, looking more closely here, you can see there were actually a lot of branches that came down last night. Big chunks of trees snapped off, but not too much damage. I'm really surprised all the giant plywood lettering and all the giant plywood Pac-Man stayed up. Nothing's gonna get Pac-Man down. Well, except maybe one of those ghosts. Oh, look, and there's a squirrel up there. He seems okay. Of course, this is all just Disney World. There still could be a lot of damage nearby. And since I can't go to the parks today, maybe I can roam around and see what else there is to see. By the way, last night while I was sleeping, my little Instagram video there was used on Fox News in the UK, which is one of the Sky channels. People keep saying, there's Fox News in the UK? I guess so. Then we got CNN over here. The Weather Channel used the clip. My name was all over the media. Take that, all 3 of my 4th grade teachers. All right, the weather seems a lot better, so maybe it's time to venture away from Pop Century. So now my friend Mike and Aiden here are gonna take me to look at the storm. So far, there's not even like any debris in the road, nothing. You would never even know there was a hurricane. Mike went through Hurricane Andrew.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
So this is laughable to you, like, oh, we had a nice little drizzle last night.
Yeah, this is a summer storm.
Oh, we found one piece of carnage and aftermath. Aftermath! Aftermath! Oh, there it is. A sign has fallen. A sign has fallen! How will people know about their incredible rates? Ooh, the rain has picked up a little bit in St. Cloud, Florida. You're used to this though, right? This is nothing. It's the storm. So the hurricane is off this way. Still looking for some devastation. Luckily, we were able to help rescue a straggler. We rescued this stranger right here from the road.
I'm devastated. Does that work?
Oh, some more storm damage. This place had some light fixtures or decorative palm tree things fall down. Dude, those look like they're made of metal. That doesn't look easy to break. Although, yeah.
Those petunias?
So do people spray paint these signs like every hurricane?
Oh,
they just spray paint go away to the hurricane on it?
Yeah. Here on the coast is reopened. It says, go away, Matthew.
Adam's talking to the Home Depot folks. They've seen his videos. That's good. No power at Home Depot, but they're still out here working. Still windy closer to the coast. Someone lost their bike. We've got a bike down. Pier 1 Imports with their storm shutters. Yay, the dentist is closed. I don't have to get my fillings today. We're just driving around checking out some of the damage. Doesn't look like there's a lot of damage, but there's definitely a lot of boarded up windows. Look at this. Dear Hurricane, we love our store. Please don't destroy it. Okay, thanks. They're so polite. This is a very polite store considering they think they sell some alcohol in here. If this was my store and I was leaving a message for the hurricane, there'd be a giant finger. Not this one. made out of tape on it. I get ornery when there's storms. Boards up on pretty much all the windows down here. I don't think we're that far from the coast now. How far away is the ocean from here?
Maybe 5 miles.
Okay, so not far. Oh no, what's this? Rod Kernan's sign is down. Now no one's gonna vote for Rob Kernan. The stop sign is wiggling in the wind. The stop sign is wiggling.
Look at the hurricane damage here. Look, the wind just came through like a tiger and just ripped it apart.
Aiden, did the hurricane destroy your tablet?
No.
That was you?
Well, it was my mommy.
Mommy broke the tablet. Whoa. I think mommy just got thrown under the bus pretty hard there.
Yeah, mommy's guilty. She's got some explaining to do.
Look at this guy out here working. Look at this guy out here. Aiden, Toys R Us is closed. What are we gonna do? Where are we gonna get toys from?
I don't see Toys R Us.
Oh no, Adam. Oh no. No, oh, oh no, no, oh.
Is that broken?
E-I, E-I.
Oh, are they?
Look at this, Toys R Us was prepared. They already had their boards cut out for the windows and numbered. Wait a minute, what's this? Number 16. This is the last one, lazy. This is the best thing I've seen all day. Dude, it's a good thing, like, the storm didn't, like, do much damage to property or people in Florida, which is pretty good so far, this part of Florida. So luckily, most people just got a day off work.
Wait, the hurricane's passed. It's safe.
He's chasing a squirrel. Oh no, look, I know why the squirrel's running around. Look at his home. His poor home. The squirrel's home is down. The squirrel's home. His home. Oh my gosh, he wants to defend his home. Do you blame him? What?
You think he's going home?
To sleep? Wow. That poor little baby squirrel. I was just joking when I thought it was his tree and then he ran back to it. Now I feel bad. You wouldn't want that to fall on you, huh?
Yeah.
Those pieces right there. That's why you gotta stay inside when they tell you to, right? Storm safe. Adam, this storm is crazy. It's nuts. It's nuts.
From the sign, from up there, all the way over here in the middle of the parking lot.
We found the O. You see the pieces of the O? There's the big old piece of the O. Look at it. Oh man. Oh, crazy. You really wouldn't think that the O is that big when you see it up on the building. That's crazy. I don't want to grow up.
I'm a Toys R Us kid. There isn't an O anymore that I can stare at.
So this wasn't a very bad storm, basically.
This was a good summer day in Florida.
Could have been a bad storm.
Could have been, but it let us down.
Well, I don't know if it let down all the people whose houses are still standing.
It's all relative.
Stop off and get some Mountain Dew. Well, looky what we have here. Besides Adam the Woo, there's a little storm damage. Dude, look at that. The cinder block wall got tore up, dude.
This is the part where people leave comments saying, you guys are filming all the same stuff. Why are you filming all the same stuff?
Because we're hanging out together. Gee! The only thing that really does this in California, I mean, we get crazy winds, but mostly it's just earthquakes. We'll do stuff like that. But we don't really see that much of this, not in LA. Well, I guess they didn't need the sign, because there's no gas anyway.
Imagine if you went in and paid the cashier before pumping gas, then got out here, and all you have is this bag.
Ooh, where are we going? Lots of trees and stuff down. Adam the Woo saw Blink 182 in that little bookstore.
Yep.
Detour.
Memories of Tom DeLonge.
Dude. A lot of stuff boarded up. More and more big tree branches down. Downed signs. Oh, so here we go. This takes us to the Atlantic Ocean, huh?
Yes, it does.
Causeway, and they call it that because we want to see some ocean.
Have I mentioned how little I like bridges? I like them better when you're driving over them instead of me, though.
You want to stop and look over?
You can see the whole
No
world.
thanks. Tree damage. We are now next to the coast. Yeah, there's a lot more damage down here. Dang, look at the size of this massive tree pulled down by the hurricane. Trees and branches down everywhere, like big, thick ones. Looks like they already had some previous damage here. And look at this. Everyone's here checking out the storm surge. This is in the harbor. Dude, so this isn't even the ocean yet, and look at that.
This is right off the causeway.
Oh yeah. That's more. Water took out that fence right there. They definitely ripped up the boat docks. That is so salt water there surging up over that barrier. That's wild, dude. That's crazy. Oh, so the storm surge came all the way up here to this debris line? That's wild. This basically looks like it would have been no fun to be next to last night. Disney World basically had no damage and very little interruption, but the coast did get quite a pounding. These gusts here right now are only like 40 miles per hour, kicking up stuff like that, which means that the gusts last night were 3 times that powerful. Mike earlier said a good thing. He said, drive your car 140 miles an hour, stick your head out the window. That's what it feels like.
That's a category 4.
So you were in Hurricane Andrew and your windows imploded, right?
The sliding glass doors imploded on one side of the house. It was crazy. It was like a bomb went off.
Just seeing that boat dock ripped up, that made it like more real. Like people's houses got messed up, man. That would be terrifying in the nighttime, in the dark with no power.
Right. You have
things
no idea
exploding.
what's breaking. You hear breaking, but you don't know what it is.
Yeah, man. Like I'm trying to, you know, be lighthearted about it because I'm always trying to be lighthearted about everything, but that sort of sucks the air out of the room when you think about people's houses. I cannot imagine what it would be like to like work your whole life to get a house, get your family somewhere nice, and then have your house destroyed by a storm? Oh man, I don't think anyone's getting chilly today. Here we go down now to the Atlantic itself. Everyone that lives nearby is down here at the beach because power's still out down here. A lot of people have nowhere else to go right now. So the storm passed by here in the middle of the night. So we're well underneath the tail of the storm, is way over that way now. There's still like 6 foot waves. People are out there and it's surfing though already. The news is out here getting ready to do a report. And that's that. The Florida coastline. Not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. No, you can tell the water went all the way up to the dunes though, which is pretty, I mean that's like 10 feet above what it's at now.
I love that movie. A lot of people didn't like it, but
What?
Dune.
Oh, Dune? That's a different thing. That's crazy, man. That would be Huntington Beach too. People that live here are already out surfing, man. There's Adam.
Pretty awesome. I've never video bombed the news during a hurricane before.
Dude, you're always video bombing everything. You got Jimmy Kimmel,
You should video bomb the news.
No, I did.
I'm filming right now. I know. Oh, I heard that someone was on the news.
Yeah, dude, CNN.
Are you gonna put it in the vlog?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so you're famous now.
I'm famous now. No. You can't sit with me either. Don't go in there, buddy.
Why?
You definitely don't want to go in those big waves, do you?
Yeah.
No way.
That big wave.
Yeah, those are very big waves.
Oh, that guy's not. He just fell down into the wave.
Well, I made it back to the Atlantic Ocean. This pigeon is unaffected. He lost a lot of beachfront property, but he's not worried about it at all. So all these resorts and apartments and hotels along the ocean, all of these people are on the little barrier island. So all these people were under mandatory evacuation yesterday. Adam's about to evacuate his bladder.
I have to urinate really bad. I was gonna go in front of the newscaster, but I don't think that's legal.
Bad news, dude.
Populated areas.
Bad news, I don't think the gas station is open right now. And here we shall pee. The clientele of this business are probably in great shape. Unfortunately, their roof is not in such great shape. Still strong gusts of wind out here and all kinds of pieces of roof. There's nails all over the ground. I love this though. The glass shop boarded up their windows. Very smart. Imagine if the glass shop's windows had broken, all the other glass would have broken and then no one would have any windows. Yeah, all these wooden pieces are flying off of this building still. Lots of debris everywhere. This reminds me of a video of yours. Destroyed, destroyed, destroyed. Destroyed. Is destroyed. That wire is just hanging there. The roof is hanging off of this building like a blanket hanging off the edge of a bed. That's wild. See, there's no structures over here. The ocean's right past there. Winds came straight on. So even though it was a big, powerful storm, still a best case scenario for the storm. All this stuff near the beach is boarded up. These guys are marking up their boards for next time and getting ready to take their boards down. Whoa, dude, look at that. Oh man, that sucks. Even a day after the main part of the hurricane, this still doesn't look very safe. Whoa. That's freaking crazy. There's a lot of noise and movement under this roof. This is making a lot of noise, man. This is still not really that safe. We're dumb. Yeah, that's wild. Big old chunks of the roof went flying, probably 20, 30 feet. That is not like paper or plastic. That is freaking metal right there. No gas today. Oh no! Oh no, this can't be happening. We've got a tiki down. We've got a tiki. Get a Band-Aid. For God's sake, get a Band-Aid. He's wounded. He's wounded. I would love to take that tiki, but there is zero tolerance here for thieves and burglars. Adam just told us about a place we needed to stop. Adam brought us to I Dream of Jeannie Lane. Phenomenal cosmic powers, itty bitty living space. Oh man, look at all this crazy stuff. Wait a minute, there's something in the woods. What is that? What is that?
I don't know.
Is that a skunk ape? Is that a skunk ape?
Past Daily Woo locations.
Dude, you could be a Florida tour guide. You should move back here full time.
No.
A lot of power out and traffic lights out. Ron John Surf Shop survived. Here we are parallel to the beach in Cocoa Beach. A lot of cactuses down. I know how this guy rode out the storm. Light pole broken in half. Look at that palm tree down. Man, there's still flooded roads. Best Western had its gates blown clean off. Now headed down to the Cocoa Beach Pier. What's that sound? Power lines or? Oh, it's alarms.
If you listen closely, you can hear it.
Just an average Florida day, huh, Mike?
Average summer day.
Trader Rick's here has obviously seen many a storm, but even they boarded up and even they lost chunks of their roof. Dang, look at this. Even some of their boards came off the building. The news is here because there's lots of storm damage on the Cocoa Beach Pier. Oh man, that's a bummer. Look at that. What's crazy here isn't how much damage there is, it's how much damage there isn't. You know? It's impressive. Oh, that's an air conditioner? The owner of the pier wanted us to make sure to point out that they removed this awning by choice up here so it wouldn't get blown away. Whoa! Ah, the sand! Dude, this sand stings so bad.
Yeah, like it like shards of glass in your eyes almost.
Satellite dish here on the ground. Debris. Look at this lifeguard chair blown over. Adam was just pointing out that if the storm had made landfall here the way it was supposed to, pretty much all of this would have been gone. Yeah, I would not have wanted to be out here last night. No way. The hurricane is already 12 hours north of us. And there are still huge waves and very strong gusts out here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where's Julio? Julio! Adam! I can't find Julio!
That's right, he usually hangs out underneath these piers.
Julio!
Julio over there?
Julio! Julio!
Now, if my recollection is correct, didn't you kick Julio under the last pier into the ocean or something?
That was Mr. Dapper! I would
Oh.
never kick a chicken! That is pretty wild.
Julio!
Julio! Julio! The one-footed man is very sad tonight. Well, I think we've seen all that we can see. The winds are coming back and the sun is going away. Thanks for driving us around, Mike.
Anytime.
I think we've done our duty.
We can go home and sleep well.
On the ground. Dude, you don't want to touch that.
No.
No. If you touch that, you'd be Adam the Woo!
Definitely want to go full MC Hammer on that. Well, I just can't touch that. I meant to say don't touch that. Dang it, I screwed it up.
He survived the Sharknado, but he couldn't survive this. He's done his duty, Adam. He's done his duty. His mouth is all jacked up, and that dentist was boarded up earlier. Who will help the shark?
Julio?
Julio!